If you would keep me waiting, I would wait a lifetime. In tricky situations, I will be a lifeline. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt so
All right.
like this before, I know.
Welcome.
Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind. No, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the hoops, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling.
All right. Today we're gonna be doing a little bit of cleanup and finishing up our state management for both our editor and our preview window. We pretty much have the state management set up, but I had to disable some things in the meantime just so I could implement solutions quicker and like rapid testing. So I'll reestablish those connections. Let's turn this down a little bit on my side. Just gonna record some clips real quick just so we could begin cleaning up. Gonna record some clips real quick just so we could begin. Yeah, I'm also gonna have to round up the number a little bit because it's not meeting the threshold required to reset the clip. Which kind of sucks because it's supposed to. And we need to establish the camera connection again once we return back. I wonder if we could just keep it active as we turn. I would have to think that over. Because I know for a fact I'm setting this in a state object. I'm just not reestablishing when I go back to preview. Yeah, that could be a pretty simple resolution. And we'll also have to reset this to the record object. All right. Submission is never used. Let's remove that. Clean this up a little bit. This is our agent. That's a request. That's fine. This This is where all our extra stuff is. So on submission, setting that within 128 right there. Huh. Am I using it here? Thanks for the follow, Dimitri. On submit. Definitely not using it here. On submission? Nope. I'll comment that out for now just so I'm not removing something that I need. There we go. Okay, that's fine. All right. So that's not apparently linked to anything. That's completely fine. Go to our requests. What I care about is recording. We're sending our timestamp there, and then we're stopping it here. And our timestamp is being set up here. Where are you? Requests. Yeah, and this is where we're getting our... Yeah, right here. Yeah, I really don't think I need to go through my service for this. I think I could go directly here. Yeah. Am I passing? I'm not passing anything special. It's totally fine. And we're gonna kind of replicate this guy. Yank that. That's that. Mm-hmm. Okay. That should be fine. What I do want to do is I want to set up our link here. I don't think I need to clone it here. I think I just need to clone it in one spot, and that's within the message right here. Send message. Yep. Getting the current timestamp. Perfect. And I think this right here could be commented out. And then let's go add this to our message dictionary or enumerator. I'm gonna put it down here. Oh, oops. I called it timed. I think greater than is the best option. Oh, there's an error. Still? I could have sworn I made that adjustment. Setting this at the feedback widget level. And this is in my view. Setting this. Now you're not detecting the camera. All right, we'll just record this guy right here. I just effed up my OBS. Damn it. That was it. Alright, let's see if we can load this. Now the camera does not want to connect. For the life of me, I can't find the camera utility. I think XSplit is secretly holding on to this process. Let's kill it. Let's kill that. Choose a different source though, just so we're not using it. It was totally holding on to it, the process. All right, that's good. All right, we'll just use the EOS software directly. Yep, I hooked onto it. Perfect. All right, we can get the ball rolling once again. Cool, so we can start again. All right, this is fine. We go back here. We should reconnect the camera. And that would happen when we set the view. Excuse me. Let's go to the camera component. Let's see where our set view action is. We're setting view right here. And our special set view in its function should allow us, where are you? Init devices. Setting that, we're getting our media devices. Here we should be okay. Exact ID. Yeah, we're checking our active devices to see if we have an ID specified here, which is perfect. No, shouldn't do anything. I think no just sets it to true, just like the default value. And in some cases, if it's being used, it won't work, but it gives the user some idea of what to do. Audio device doesn't seem to be an issue because it seems to be passive, so multiple items could access it. Okay. And then we're spawning some certain processes right here. We're sending that to our camera, which I don't know if we have to. I think spawn local behaves differently than a timeout, so I think we actually have to spawn local to process that. That's fine. We'll continue utilizing our camera servers to push that data back into our component. And here we're establishing that connection. So in theory, I should be able to reinstantiate this once the user goes back to the editor view with set view. So let's go back to our set view, receiver. And just do that right here. If view. Right now, let's just do match. All right, and then we'll do view. Add those arms. Let's fill those arms, but we're just gonna delete word. Let's make this into a generic, and I think that's sufficient enough. Here we'll do our magic. And we should, based off my logic, I'm pretty sure I could just do this. And that should allow me to reconnect and establish connection once we get back. I definitely want to create some loading mechanism just to show some loading animations. I would want to show it before we show something went wrong, just in case, you know, it's a false positive. Do some recording, do some random head movements. Let's do some more. Turn around. Cool. All right, let's push play. Do some recording. Mute that. Just to make sure we're actually getting, yeah, perfect. So it is transcoding my entire thing. All right. So if I exit preview, yep, okay, establishes again. Perfect. But now to make this look a little pretty. Not gonna lie, I kind of like how I laid out my preview actions. I may have to copy those.
I just wanna make you mine, 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 mine. I just wanna make you mine, 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 mine. I just wanna make you mine, 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 mine. I just wanna make you mine. I just wanna make you. I just wanna make you. I just wanna make you mine, 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 mine. I just wanna make you mine, 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 mine. I just wanna make you. I just wanna make you mine.
Yeah, I totally like that better. But I think giving it a padding, display none. I definitely want to give it some padding left, 20 pixels. Yeah, so that's what we want to do. Let's check out our XDs real quick. I think I'm going against my designs.
I just wanna make you.
Yeah, I think I am. I definitely should make this a little bit bigger. Let's do this. Let's give this. All right. Let's comment that out. Just want to be able to edit it without any issues here. Wonder if it lets me navigate to it. Nah, only if it's uncommented. That would have been cool though. All right. I'm kind of leaning towards changing the opacity. Let's make this text. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning more towards that, to be completely frank. Let's move this over here. Let's move that there. Yeah, I think I will do that. We'll do that. Let's move this here. Okay, do that just so we keep it in view. If has clips. Opacity 0. Display. No, opacity 0. None. Just gonna do this. I want to see something. So it should still be present here. We should see this move to the left because it exists. So all we have to do is add padding to the left to center it back. Yep, it's there. we're gonna change that to be a pointer. So it appears like it's nothing there. Not a pointer, but I think it's default actually. Yeah, defaults. We'll do that. And then we'll give this $60. Padding left, 60 pixels. Push it to the offside. And then pause should be text, brand, yellow. Okay, perfect. So obviously it won't display right now. Obviously. There we go. Save that. Should revert everything back. So we should have something like this. So let's go ahead and select our device. Ooh, I have to do it to that one too. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, the spacing can probably be a little bit less. And make it a little smaller too. So I think doing 50 will probably be better, and then that means this will have to be 50 as well, and this will be 50. All right, let's go at this again. Yeah, maybe some loading or something. Hello, Egan Dundi. I don't know if I pronounced that right. How are you? Appreciate it, thanks. Okay. It's looking as intended. I have my play button, that's perfect. That jumps a little bit actually. Yeah, so far it's been really interesting. I think I finally have the hang of it. So I don't know like advanced topics, just like highly advanced topics yet, but I'm getting there. Right now we're just simply trying to clean up this styling a bit, just so it looks consistent with our UX design. So maybe add some adding to the right of the pause button. Full screen. Sure, let's I don't have that view set up yet. What I can do is probably do this. 1 second. Let's trying to see if I can simply copy something. Looks like I can. 1 second. So that's pretty much what it is. So a little context. I'm currently building out all the minor and major components that will be needed by my platform. So right now I'm building out this feedback widget that essentially will allow users to submit text-based feedback or video-based feedback. I'm just right now working on the UX, the UI of that interface at this moment, and I'm basing it off a design that I previously did here. So I'm just I mocked it out first, and now I'm kind of implementing it and making it as close as possible to my final designs. This essentially was like the initial thought process. You know, user starts up here, then they move down the flow. If they choose the first option, they'll see this form. If they go down the second route, they see these forms. I changed the design a little bit as I was working on it to better fit the user experience, but pretty much it stays the same throughout the flow. And right now I'm just trying to get these states situated and basically control what the user could do, so they're not guessing at any time. Oh, this is for personal. This is my first SaaS. I'm trying to build something from the ground up with the language Rust. I've been holding off on building this because I just didn't feel like JavaScript could do the things I wanted it to do at this level, and I think Rust could finally do. I mean, you probably could do this in JavaScript or TypeScript, but I feel like the lower level of lower level access to multi-threads and things of that nature. As work, yeah, I'm a developer. I do it as my main profession and as a hobbyist. I like building things. I love tinkering. Yeah, it's a doozy, Iggy. I don't know how to pronounce your Egon. I'll say Egon. But yeah, I mean, there's some concepts that seem familiar to React, but it is definitely different. Like, there's this whole ownership and concurrency that you have to keep in mind when building it out, because some variables and functions become out of scope as you build it. And when you're dealing with from what I could tell, since we're kind of like integrating into the web APIs, there's a lot of scope. There's a lot of what's the term they use? You leave the current scope a lot, essentially, because you need to like spawn a new thread and so on and so forth. It's getting there though. It's getting to a point where I think a lot of people could start using it and start building cool things with it. For sure. I think I was right here. Let me add some padding here. I mean, I deal with a lot of languages. Like, in the company I work for, I work with .NET, JavaScript, React, Angular. Like, it just depends on the clients, really. But we usually choose like a stack that makes the most sense for the project. If we just needed to build something rapidly, then we'll probably just, choose React or, a React stack. Yeah, appreciate it, Egon. I'm not gonna spread that information. It's nothing major. No big company. Just a small shop. I will not be sharing it though. I think that button one got a little bit bigger than anticipated. Hold on. Okay. Ooh, I found a bug. Got it. Okay. I do take on clients on the side, but I really try to deal with closer like people I know. I usually keep the workload low just so I could do the things I like to do. But I do take on freelance work here and there, just if I feel like I need to, stretch my brain muscles a little bit. I will probably take on a little freelance work, you know, just for fun. But yeah. Yeah, I think this play button is way bigger than the, I think I'm using 50. Yeah, we're gonna try to make this match the editor size, because it's just a little bigger than I anticipated. Oh, I'm not even setting it here. I'm setting it up here. Got it. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, 50. Let's do that. Then let me hide this. I guess that's useful. If someone wants to see it larger, we could do that. I've been thinking about creating like a little OBS plugin that will allow like the viewers to switch what screens they see up front. And I'm thinking I have to do some web-based approach to capture the screen, because I don't think there's any like streamlined API through OBS that would do it. So I would have to create some sort of display capture mechanism instead. Okay, we got that, so that should balance out the sizing. It's a variant from OBS. I mean, this field could vary depending on where you live. It could range anywhere from 150 to 600K, but 600K is like way high. That's like senior, and that's like really high. But I know a lot of people that are making about like 200K in this field. Oh, it's like an off branch from OBS. They just re-skinned it. It's called Streamlabs. I think a lot of people know about it. It provides direct integration to like the chat and gives you those like cool little alerts and stuff like that. I'll record another clip real quick. It's still jumping by like 10 pixels. Yeah, between that range. 600 is on the high end though. Like, it's really high up there. I know personally people that make about like 250 to 300. The USA. I mean, you're probably from the USA too, or from a different country? I mean, there are lower options, but the standard is becoming more and more standard to see 100K as the minimum. It just depends on the place, the states that you're living in, because sometimes the states cost of living is a lot lower. Yeah, I mean it's crazy. It's a very high demand field, and You also have to take to account the high cost of living. So like it balances out. Yeah, you might be getting a lot more money, but what position though? 40 to 50 for a developer?
I can hurt you like you hurt me too. Me too. We're letting go, drifting apart. We're letting go, drifting apart. I can hurt you like you hurt me too. Me too.
Really? I mean, the cost of living up there might be a lot lower, too. Our cost of living up here in the United States is way up. So like they kind of have to like balance and offset the like your wages a little bit to accommodate those high costs. Yeah, I'm looking right now. I'm doing like a little Glassdoor, and yeah, it's saying about 34 to 61k per year, but that's in euros. So like 65 euros to dollars. Yeah, it's about 65k. It's pretty much equivalent. Oh yeah. For San Francisco is like the extreme. Everything up there is like extremely expensive. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities. I mean, again, it's minimum for like software engineers, you know, or just like lead developers. It could go as low as 50 as well, but there's a higher end wage attached to that. But how much do you pay, like, if you don't mind me asking, how much do you pay for rent or like to live in a month, you know? If your cost of living is like under 1,000 or 1,300 for an entire month, the wage might not be as bad as it seems compared to the United States. I know in the United States, freaking rents could run you like $3,000. You know, that's on the middle range, and then upwards if you live closer to San Francisco. Got you. Makes sense. That's like that's like bills and rent and like, you know, general expenses. $2,000. That's encompassing everything, or is it just for rent itself? Gotcha. I mean, maybe Italy isn't a tech hub. That seems pretty low if the rent is that high, because that's comparable to like Georgia, or that's on like the low end in New York. I mean, Italy is pretty, man. I've seen a lot of videos and pictures I wouldn't mind living in Italy. I mean, I don't think it's... I bet it's not all bad either. That's understandable, though. It's definitely understandable. Pause. I wanted to push this off a little bit left. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Pause left. I think 10 pixels is enough. I don't want to push it too much. Right now I'm like pixel pushing just to get this position in the same exact location. What's your current field of work? Oh, I don't think that compiled properly. It may have though. Let's see. Okay, it's a little off. Oh, I think I moved it in the preview and not in the... Yeah. Oh, nice. In the text space? Gotcha. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add this to the pause button instead. So you consult, but you also do like development work as well? Oh, that's dope. Yeah, disregard Nightbot. It doesn't like links, but I've disabled this so you can still post it.
What's up?
That's your YouTube channel? Oh, this is nice. I'm assuming it is you. Yeah. That's actually perfect. Okay, that's good. That play button is right on the spot, and then play goes in the middle this time. Okay, that's good. We just have to work on the duration or the progress meter. Okay, we can still delete. Perfect. We can undo our delete. Yeah, that's definitely an issue. How did I get that? There's definitely some latency happening here. I think it has to do with this. Yeah. I'm keeping one item in states that shouldn't be in state. Oh. How did I get... Yeah, and I'm not resetting the timestamp here. Okay. Well, let's see how we're gonna resolve that. So if I enter play, I should reset, grab the updated duration. Yeah, I'm doing that in set view. We're resetting our preview stamp and timer. We're removing it. So if I come back here, I don't think I'm doing it here. I think I'm... doing that there, and then I'm doing on playback. We're setting that there. We're sending our data. Got it. We're sending the ID. Yeah. Okay. Sending our ID. We're compiling or encoding the video. We're sending it back, and we're calling merge. Got it. Okay. Right here. right here. All right. I thought I would have that set already. Oh, thanks for the follow, Egon. I still don't know if I pronounced that right. Just letting you know. Storing that there. I thought I said it here though. Oh, I'm not setting here because I'm set. I'll try my best. I think Egon sounds a lot, you know, I feel like it rolls off the tongue, so Egon. Egon Dundee. Egon Dundee. I feel like I'm getting like got with a pun. Got you. It's a pretty cool name, Enzo. I get that. I get that. I'm running here with Defias. People call me Diffusal. I mean, if that's what you want in the future, it's possible. Free time, because I'm setting the duration, the length, as I'm setting or creating the clips. Yep. Alright. So it's not here. I would think I would be capturing that. I don't want to mess with it twice. I just want to set it the first time. Get time left. It's a helper function that I need. Get current timestamp. That's not it. That's just subtracting the time left to the duration. Oh, I have to reset it in that instance because the clip won't essentially match the duration of. Okay. Got it. Okay. So I'll just create a new state. Create. call this preview duration. And it will start off with a 0. And then let's add it to the struct itself. That variable right here. And then we'll prime the variable, the state when we go into the preview, so we're getting a fresh instance of the length of the clip right there and then, which makes sense. So we'll do that we'll do that here. Right here. We'll do that here. So once we load the video clip, we'll do self.preview duration equals vid. I'm not unwrapping it. Oh, I'm wrapping it up there. I mean, it should exist at this point, so duration right there. And then we'll have to adjust our HTML. Yeah, you see we're doing our clip duration here, but this is our editor view. Let's collapse this real quick just so we don't get confused. Preview. See, yeah, I'm getting the duration here, but I can't be doing that. I need to be using self.preview duration. And that should give us an appropriate value based off the clip recording's duration and not the camera duration. Yeah, I think that did the trick. All right. Perfect. We'll test this out. In the meantime, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. BRB.
You better start moving and feel the music. Get your groove on and let it use you. When you feel the fire and you know it's right, pure desire, just hold on tight. Get up, down, move around, get down on the ground, get high and touch the sky. You know the reasons why. Just dance. Come
Got me some grub. All right. We need to test that state again, because I think doing too much with that. Not gonna lie, this food is pretty good. You wouldn't even know it's 3-day-old spaghetti. All right. So, if we click play, we need to test that. I'm not setting it properly. Huh. All right. A celebration. I wonder if it's, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. I may be getting it too early because I am querying it from an API, so the video may not be ready yet. I wonder if this load option, if it's a promise. Pause. Doesn't look to be. Let's see what it spits out. All right. record a little bit, something small. We'll go back here, record a little bit, go back here. It's definitely not capturing it. Yeah, it's not a number. All right. Got it. All right. So we're gonna have to do a closure. So on data load, I think we're gonna do a closure. New, no. I forget exactly how to do this. So closure, I know I did it somewhere else here. There we go. So it's a wrap. All right. And then the box is a simple method. And then it should be okay. And then I know I have to specify the type. Mm-hmm. Thanks for the follow, Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Sorry to read it from where I'm sitting. So I'm building a SaaS, but right now I'm building like the different components that I'll be utilizing within the platform. So lucky for you, someone previously came in asking that same question and they wanted to see a little bit of it. So I set up this guy. So essentially I'm building out all these components. So I've already built out a grid component which will like query the database. It has some debouncing implemented, and I'm currently building out this feedback widget. So essentially a user will be able to either leave a text-based feedback or a video feedback, and I've been basically implementing what I've scoped out in my UX design. So right now I'm currently doing this portion of it. So I'm having issues with state management right now. I appreciate it, thanks. Yeah, it took me a while to get it to this point. Right now I'm having issue with the time I receive the duration. I don't think I'm receiving it at the right time, so I can't set it or calculate, how much video is left on the preview. So I'm right now trying to refactor my code to get that. Dope, nice. What languages do you program in? Yeah, so right now I'm just trying to figure out this concurrency portion of how the video element gets loaded. And I think this is the way I'm gonna be building it out. So we'll do bid elements. And I know it's set on data, on load. On time update. Oh, on duration change, that could work. That could actually really work. And then we'll log our information here. Oh, I forgot to minimize that. Let's see what gets triggered here. Don't mind me, I'm eating on the side. Oh, you got yourself a nice stack right there. Yeah, Python is great. Really? I mean, you see that now because you're learning it, but once you have the grasping knowledge or just a vast knowledge, you'll start enjoying it a little bit more. For sure, you'll enjoy it a little more. You do a lot of stuff with it. I love it because I could just, if I need to build something quick, I could just jump in there and do it in Python. I think we're doing this up here somewhere. I feel like I'm not doing it right. I mean, you could use a lot of things for hacking. Alright, so we're doing this here. On meta, on data. Got it. All right, so we actually have to do. We have to give it some as ref, and that should be sufficient enough. Oh yeah? What's your problem of the day? Oh, as rep. I know what's going on. So it kind of depends. So I'm assuming your web server is on Python. And if it is, depending on what library you're using, they might require you to send a special request. You know, structure your request in a certain way. I'm not really sure what library you're using to handle your routings and stuff like that, but it may be an issue with either the method you're using to retrieve the data, or in some cases, it could be your content type is not set properly. It could just depend on those points. Log info. Oh, duh. What library are you using to communicate to the API? Let's look into it. Let's see. See what we have here. Haven't used Fetch in a while, so. Is it just called Fetch? Got you. But if you look at your, like, if you were to look into your network tab, and you were to, let's for instance, I'm gonna do a small request real quick. I'm gonna record a quick clip with my app. So I'm just recording something silly, and at this point, as I push play, I'm calling out to an API right here. So I'm just recording. Disregard the double voice, but I'm calling my API, which pulls the current video in the session. And as I'm doing that, I get a response. Since it's a file type, I'm getting a streamed response. But depending on how you're calling it on your front end, you might see this network query in your console log. Not in your console log, but in your network tab. And you can kind of see if something is happening, if it's properly fetching the data. That might actually give you some insight. If you don't see it in your network tab, then you might not be instantiating the fetch command or fetch call properly. You might need to await it or something. Got you. And if you were to like console log the entire request response, what would you get? You don't get anything? Oh, I read your previous sentence wrong. I thought you said you can't get it in the console. Got you. So you're probably having a parsing issue. You probably have parsing the data incorrectly. Maybe you're parsing it with another type, and it requires like a different type, or you're probably not deconstructing the object right. Because if you're getting the data, then you're pretty set. You could kind of output that however you see fit on the front end. Are you using what front end are you using? Oh, standard? Just nothing special like React or Vue or anything like that? Just HTML? Got you. I don't know how your object is... Got you. I don't know how your object is structured, but you can most likely create an element using document.create elements, and then you create a div element, and then you could inject it into the inner HTML to see how the data looks. If you were to use a framework, you could kind of use interpolation within, you know, their templating paradigms, and actually display it that way. But if you just want to get data display, you could probably use inner HTML. People don't advise that because people can kind of inject different things into it. But if you're trying to get the ball rolling and get things done to see how things look, then that could be an option. Still not getting it. Oh, got it. Alright. Almost forgot I have to do this strange U thing and forget this. But you're seeing the data in your console log, right? Have you tried serializing it, like with JSON.serialize? So it becomes a string instead of an object? All right, let's go play. Cool. All right, so that is the appropriate way. So this is 1188, right? Yeah, perfect. All right, so the event is being captured. So at this point, I have my context, so I could, this is awesome. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and yank that and put that at the top. So you're getting the data back as text. And console log is outputting it. So you have the data. It's just there's something. Maybe you're not instantiating the elements correctly. Maybe create like a dummy element on the HTML body, dummy with an ID called dummy HTML, or dummy input or whatever, and then use a document.query selector and then just query that specific element. And then do like inner HTML on that one just to inject that text into it. Got it. And what's the your object name? Does it match the get elements? If you were to do a console log on your get elements by ID variable or object, what do you get as respond? Is it undefined or? So CTX, no, actually it's link dot clone. When you say all the data, do you get the HTML object? Like for instance, let's do this. Let's I know I have a special ID in my video player, so I could kind of use this as an example. So I'll grab this ID, right? And I'll do test. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. And we'll clear this out a little bit. Test. And then we'll just use that. See, when you query something and it brings back a value, you would get an actual object. But if you were to do the same exact thing and query something that doesn't exist, you would get like a null object. And that should be this. I think it might be undefined if you use get element by ID. Actually, so let's use that instead. Remove that. And that should be good enough. You get a null as well. So if the object doesn't exist, you can't really push data into it. But if it does exist, you could grab your variable, right? You grab your variable. Let's clear this out. You go test inner HTML, right? And you could pass your variable here. And now our inner HTML has test in it. I mean, it's a video object, so you won't be able to see it, but similar concept. If you do that, what do you get? Do you see undefined, or I mean, do you see null, or do you see? Got you. I mean, it's pretty strange. It's hard to tell without actually seeing it. But if your object is valid, do you see? Do you see objects? Do you see this right here? Because it may be you're passing in an object as well. You may really just need a string, you know, just to test it out to see if you're actually getting something. You can stringify it so you can actually read it within your div. All right, so we got clone here. We're gonna send a message. We're gonna have to create a new one. That's preview duration. Actually, hold on a second. Oh, I mean, so it is, you are able to push it to the front end. I'm kind of confused. I don't know what the issue is. Sorry, duration changes. I thought your initial problem was you couldn't display the data that you're receiving from your API to your front end. Was that the issue? But now you're able to see the data being pushed into your div elements, right? This is not necessary right here. It's very difficult for me to actually give you some insight. I don't know what you're seeing. Yeah, I don't even think I need to do this anymore. Forgot I had all back here. That's actually perfect. Do you have it in some code pen or something? Shoot over the link. I'll take a look at it real quick. Preview timestamp. There's the current stuff. That preview duration. And we'll just update it every time. Duration. Perfect. All right. That's all I had to do. I was overthinking it. Oh yeah, that makes total sense. Give me 1 second, all right? to just get another computer real quick. In the meantime, let's test this out. What's the issue? What are we seeing? Oh, I'm still forgetting it. So 1,000. Yep, okay. I'm just booting up another computer real quick. My VPN is on that computer, so. Bear with me. Just make sure proxy's situated. This still doing that? What the hell is going on here? Yeah, this is totally fine. Almost there. So you have your refresh data function that you're searching upon input change. Here you and then the address. Got you. So your event is working properly. You're getting that data. You're bringing back the response. Or your issue here. Are you still there, Unstoppable? So the issue you have here is your callback, your fetch response. You have the then, like you're accepting your promise from fetch, and you're getting res text, your response text. You actually need to put your. Let me do this. Here, I opened up my VPN, so we should be fine. So you're digesting your response here, but you're not doing anything with it. So you kind of have to, make that into like an arrow function, and then now with your response you kind of do this. You copy this in here, and then this is your results, right? This is your results, and your result is this element right here, this div container. And essentially now you will grab the res. I don't know what the res response is, but you would kind of put your response there. You have to like parse it in some way, or that makes sense, or access the object in some way where you can actually display a string. If it's an object, you're gonna have to stringify it, or make sure you specify the right property within the object so it outputs properly. But that's essentially what you're missing. You're kind of digesting the response, but you weren't doing anything with it. So if you do something like that, I think you should be good to go. I would just try to verify what type of data is being sent, right? And then determine what you want to inject into the results. Do you just want to inject like the address one line, or do you want to just inject the zip code? I'm assuming that the response you're getting is going to be a list, right? A list of addresses. So you're going to have to loop through them and then parse them out accordingly and format them accordingly. But that was your issue. You weren't digesting it properly. You were just calling it, but just like you're letting the garbage collector deal with it at the end. Hope that helped. I resolved my issue for a fact. that. Just play. Perfect. Yeah. That's great. Yeah, different languages have different, not different languages, different libraries have different mechanisms on how to digest the data it's returning. So you kind of have to understand what the response object is, and then, you know, parse it properly. And a lot of frameworks like React and Angular, Vue, they do a good job on creating some sort of like guideline on how to do that type of thing. But for a starting point, I think the route you're taking is pretty good.
Hesitation coming around again. Termination more than we might have been. In a world of unbelievers, there is no way of getting across to a crowd of true receivers. I think I'm lost. Hesitation.
All right, so we're gonna record multiple. Nation. I think at this point, I should just really make. Let's go up. We should just hide the pause button too. If the time has been. If the current timestamp is greater than or equal to the max duration. Really, they should only be able to either play it or discard the track. Master track. Yeah, I think that's a good way to deal with that. So controllers are right here. Okay. Pause and duration. So the timestamp is less than . Yeah, I think that works. Oh, let's reset this. That's what you mean. Where does the console log say you broke it? It may be like an extra parenthesis or something. Or it's possible that your response is an object, and you could troubleshoot that fairly quickly by stringifying your response using like JSON.stringify, and that should give you an injectable inner HTML. Less than pause is recording. Oh. Current timestamp. That works. Oh, I need to make sure I'm barring it, or I'm gonna get yelled at. What does the error say though? It would, like, usually the errors will lead you down the right path on correcting it. It usually provides like a line number and what exactly is breaking it. Maybe it's an invalid object or something. Boy. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clone this instead. Got you. That's useless. That's pretty funny. Hold on. What? Current timestamp is... Oh, duh. Current timestamp is less than... That's funny. So close to being done with this component. Oh, it's still doing it. What? If current timestamp. Hold on a second.
I got all the signs, but I couldn't run then. I don't blame myself, couldn't see it coming. I know now, that's how they do it. They drag you in just to leave you feeling stupid.
Oh, I see what's going on. So
Don't call
that
me
get
up, I know you know
current
what you did, so
timestamp.
I'm turning the radio up. Don't wanna hear it's too late for apologize.
No, that doesn't work.
Lately I've
Well,
realized that
no, that works.
what goes around comes back around.
That totally works. Hold on.
What goes around comes back around. You should never have to make excuses for his behavior towards you. The one
Like, if you go back to it, let's look at it one more time.
seem to understand now.
So this is your URL. This is your fetch right here.
How hard you tried.
Right? This is your
Hey, don't call me up. I know you know what you did, so I'm turning the radio up. Don't
this is your response right here.
wait for
This is your
lately I've realized that
okay.
goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around.
So you had rest tech, right?
Looks so pretty on the outside, got the eyes of an innocent one. You can never tell at the first glance. They'll never save the lessons for you. Hey, don't call me up. I know you know what you did, so I'm turning the radio up. Don't wanna hear it's too late for apologize. Lately I've realized that what goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around.
I don't have an account for this, but
What goes
so if you look at your example now on my screen, I don't know if let's see what fetch does. So fetch. Yeah, back in my day, they didn't have fetch. So this is an option right here. So, okay, you could chain it. So what's probably happened is you're receiving the response, but you're not actually parsing it. So maybe you have to do what you did before, having used this library. Just put that there. And then we'll chain it again. We'll do that then. Res. Then we'll do that. Because it looks like the fetch API is grabbing the data and then they're digesting it after they parsed it. So you could kind of do it like that way. I don't know if you're still in chat or anything. Yeah, that's much better. Perfect. Now if I go to the end, still didn't remove it. This is less than if it's recording and its timestamp is less than and equal to, or okay. Cool. That's exactly what we want. All right, and then play. Oh, something happened. Did I not set is not recording? We got our element here. This is fine. Timestamp right here. Stop. Oh, okay. Well, I might be doing it here. No, I'm not. That also may need to be an or instead of an and, because I would want it to be a, I would want it to be hidden in both cases. Okay. Right here. Stop recording. right here. So stop recording. Self dot is recording equals false. And then let's change that to or, because either or could be true. Recording or I think that's a safe bet, actually. Let's try that out. The hell? Did it really not?
Wish you were mine.
Yeah, that is not the way.
Wish you were mine. Cause yeah, wish you were mine. Cause yeah, wish you were mine.
Got it. All right. So I have a feeling I'm gonna have to add an or here. I probably just added here, but for readability, I'll separate it just so I could. Oh wait, did I forget to add the ors? Yeah, there we go. Oh. If it's recording and timestamp, the current timestamp is less than the max duration, then oh. No, I'm doing this in the wrong spot. And got you. Okay. And I was supposed to do it here. And is, yeah, I think that's fine. Less than max duration. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. As intended. Now let's max out our time set. Perfect. I have my play button. That should still work. And this should reset back to play. It didn't. Alright, we're getting close. We're getting close with the state management. We're on the mile stretch right now. Okay. So, is playing. This is the play arrow, this is the pause. It's playing and self dot current timestamp is less than self. Oh no, this is the wrong one. Preview timestamp is less than self dot preview duration. Actually, I don't even need to do this. Yeah, no, I don't even need to do this. Because our timer should be handling that for us. So where's our timer? We have that in play, saved right there. We're setting that here. Preview timestamp right there. All right. One more time. Yep, right here. Why are you still showing? Oh. That's definitely why. Preview duration. Oh. Alright, I think that situates that issue. I really need to fix that. That item right there. Perfect. Oh. Is that right here? 1193. Oh, well, that's expected. Because we're doing it here. Of course that's gonna happen. I mean, it's possible that this scope may not have access to the video duration as well at some point. Let me add a to-do here. To-do, ensure video data is loaded. Preview duration main won't be accessible if it is not. Oh, if it is not. Ah. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Doing too much back end work there. Okay, cool. I mean, it may not even be triggering because it's equal to and not greater. So we'll do both just to make sure we cover all ground. Inside my head. Yeah, definitely think in my next stream I'm gonna figure out what's causing that lag right there. Perfect, and it resets. The user can replay it. I think that's good user experience. That seems pretty directional. I don't think the user can mess up it anyway. They exit back, it loads. Oh, that is okay. Well, no, because they already recorded, so they can either submit. They can submit directly from here, or if they want to re-edit it, they could just go here. That's a bug I need to resolve. State inconsistencies right there. Interesting. Definitely doing some weird stuff there. I'm probably not checking. It's definitely if I go full. If I record a complete length video, so I'm probably recording one too many clips at the end. Like I could possibly be recording like a 1 second clip at the end because it doesn't meet the condition to stop recording it properly. I think I thought about this issue before because it's a floated number. So maybe if I lower it instead of floating the number, making it a whole number instead. But then I run into an issue. Not capturing the entire clip. I have to think about that. Yeah, see, it looks like it's capturing. So I have one clip here. I have another clip here, so it's only two. How many segments do I have here? 1, 2. That's valid. But if I push play and then go back and then say discards the clip from memory. But it doesn't oh, I'm not updating the states. definitely not updating the state when I discard. Where are you? Discard. Oh. We got discard hover state. No, that's just our discard clip right here. Let's go in here. Yeah, we're just setting it, but not. We're not updating the current timestamp value. So it's not allowing us to record. We're not really recording multiple clips. Yeah, totally. That's exactly what's going on. So we kind of have to hydrate our states at that point. But hold on a second. All right. So we're discard clicking here. We're undoing here. We're hydrating some state here. Let's look at our HTML. This is our, no, it's not our editor right here. So we're discarding clip. Right here, we'll go here. Mouse over. Now we're just simply discarding clip. I could have sworn I was removing it from the main object. Alright, I have to just implement this. Discard click right here. Okay, got it. We're popping it from the main clip object here. We're setting the last discarded clip here so we could undo the change if need be. So we will also need to get time left, and this is where we're doing the magic with our clip object, our clips object. Yeah, we're just appending our clip durations to the reservoir. So I should be able to discard. Should be able to use this right here. Dot time. And this should, in theory, do our thing. Okay, we'll complete this recording. We'll complete this recording. That doesn't make sense. "13 seconds? How is that possible?" Oh, well, okay. That makes sense, actually. So let's actually yank that and paste that after we popped it from the object. Yeah, timestamp is not the correct variable to update. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. That's strange. That's really strange. Get current timestamp is not giving me the right value. It's almost like when I undo, I reset things. But what am I doing in undo that's different than what I'm doing in discard? Do. Oh, I'm just simply resetting it. That did the trick. Just resetting it to 0. Yep. Just resetting it. Now that's another issue I have to worry about. That's a back-end issue. We can undo our delete, replay that. Just resetting it. Think we did it. I think I did it. Cool. All right. Tomorrow, I'll probably focus on the server issue where sometimes it doesn't encode the videos or clips properly. It doesn't merge them properly. So I have to look into that, and I'm also gonna add some loading animations as they're coming in and out of their device settings and coming in and out of the preview window, just so they don't see that something went wrong when really nothing really went wrong. It's just loading. And I think I'll tackle that tomorrow, but I think this is a good stopping point. We got all our states situated. We resolved the majority of all our bugs. So all we have to just do is implement a fix for the server side issue and implement some loading screens. And I think we're all set. That's it for me. If you enjoyed, follow me. I'll be doing more of this every single day for the next month or two, or even further. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Deuces.